All right, welcome back, guys. Here's another video for you. You can see I did just finish up the new wiring for the fuel pumps. I went ahead and I got my order changed up a little bit. So they what is this company? I think it was called Racetronics, I believe it is. I got these really nice connectors, the in-tank connectors for the Walboro 450s. Instead of just getting the wires separately and using my old plugs, my old setup in the wiring was absolutely dreadful. I don't even want to show anything on that because it was just bad all around. And this is simplifying and making it look as stock form as possible right here. So yeah, I went ahead and I got these. These were only like $7.50 a piece for these wires. They're 12-inch wires with the plug ends already on them, so they're ready to go for in the tank. So there's no more like wiring, soldering, anything inside the tank. It's just going to be a solid connector. These are 14 gauge wires that come with them. So I went ahead and chopped off the bottom side of this right here, which you can see I ended up. I'll explain here in a little bit what I did with all of this, but yeah, there was a little block here where your wires would pretty much get plugged into, and it would go through the connector up to right there, but I'm not using that no more. So I went ahead and I epoxied over that so it didn't leak through anymore. And I used a bulkhead, a four wire bulkhead. This was actually pretty simple to use. The holes are putting these things in are kind of really like precise, but the little gasket that they give with them didn't really seal as well as it didn't look like it was going to seal as that really good. So just for added protection, I used some this high heat epoxy, so it's chemical and fuel resistant. So I went ahead and used that on the bottom bulkhead of this. So I went ahead and tightened all that down really good first, and then I fished all my wires through here into my bulkhead, and then I wired everything right to here, which was what this plug went. This is a brand new harness. Well, it was a brand new harness. But I went and chopped those wires off because I got, like I said before, I got a new wiring harness, the half harness for the fuel pumps. So I went ahead, a brand new one of those, soldered those very nicely into here, and double shrink wrapped each wire. So they are very good, solid connections here now, going into a brand new plug. So this looks as factory as you could pretty much get it with going to the bigger setup here for the pumps. So it was actually, I got a piece of hair in my mouth, guys. Jeez, Pete. Okay. But anyway, yeah, these well, it wasn't too bad to put in. After you have to put all this in, this nut on the top here, you kind of twist it a little bit, and it'll help seal these wires up. I don't know how well that's going to seal just yet until I put this back in the tank. So I did this yesterday, so I'm just letting this epoxy finishing curing, and then I can go ahead and put it right back in. It's going to be a simple plug and play operation here. I was looking around. I saw I know VRP sells a kit very, very similar to this, except they want you to drill two separate holes for two separate bulkheads. So twice the work than just getting a one of these bulkheads with a 4-wire. This is only $20 for one of those, and these were each $7.50 for this. And the new half harness was $13 from FCP Euro. So all this stuff was relatively cheap to do, and to do it right. I know VRP charges $175, not including shipping. So it's kind of, and they only give you they give you two bulkheads and like the half harness, and then the plug-ins, you still have to buy your own plug-ins and wire them in into the tank, which seems kind of stupid. They should just give the ends all together and the top hat as well to make it a whole drop-in kit. But I thought this was way cheaper, like $50 to redo this whole thing. Very simple design here. So I didn't want to do it too complicated, so trying to make least leaks as possible. So this was the lowest point in the cap as well, right where this plug went. And yeah, so this thing should work pretty well now. I did upgrade the 2 relays in the trunk as well. I did a 240 amp relays in parallel with each other. So that's what Race IQ recommended to me to do for the Walboro 450, since they take 20 amps each. So now it's up to a true 40 amp system altogether. So all this wiring, everything can handle the 40 amps that the pumps are requiring. And then later on, I'm going to redo my pumps with those quick connects on the Walboros themselves, and have a 90 going off of that with some pinch clamps. I want to simplify it a little bit more, no more hose clamps and stuff. But for now, this is going to take care of all this, hopefully any electrical issue possible. And yeah, that's all this for right here. And then we can go out to the garage and I'll show you one more thing. Boom. All right, in the garage. All right, let's walk around here. I have the radiator fan taken out again, because I really didn't. I heard a little chirpy sound, a little squeaky sound coming around this area, and I kind of thought, because there's only one pulley that I haven't replaced yet, and that was the serpentine belt tensioner pulley, which, as you can see now, I replaced it with a metal one because I actually had one laying around here. So right here is what the original one was. I pressed in a new bearing as well on this one. Right here, there is the old bearing. It was very crunchy, kind of. It was definitely on its way out. Could have left me stranded for sure. But yeah, I did press this one. It's just plastic. This pulley, which I don't really like the design, but it takes a what is this one? A 6203. A 6203 NES. This is what this one's in. Bearing. The original one, I believe, is, I can't even see it. Oh yeah, it's a 6203 RS is what the original bearing was in there. So switching those out, so I have a backup pulley now as well, so I can go ahead. I'm gonna set that one up here with my other pulley stuff. And yeah, I put that one on there. It went on perfectly, fits perfectly. It's the same diameter, same width, but it's only metal. So it's a solid one. I hope it works. I hope it works really well. If it doesn't, then I'll end up just having to get another like aluminum pulley set like these. So I might have to redo all these ones and get the whole kit probably or something to do all of them. But yeah, so far that's that for right now, guys. You can see the actually I can show you guys my right in this corner was the leak on the radiator. So I'm hoping that holds just for a little while here, and then I can get a new radiator put in here. And then I probably will go ahead and replace this hose and this bottom hose as well, just to freshen up those O-rings and stuff, unless I can get the O-rings separately. So if anybody knows where I can get the O-rings and the clips, let me know in the description. I would be interested to get those, because that would be way cheaper than buying just a whole new hose when the hose isn't actually bad. But yeah, so all that's back together right now. I just have to drop this back in, this whole radiator fan, and then I can put the good old top hat back on the car, and then we can start her up. And I got the new radiator cap as well. The old one was trash, as usual, as I said before. So yeah, guys, so this is just a quick little update video of what's going on right now, kind of what little things I'm changing, going along with stuff that I did before. But yeah, that's it for right now, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, as always. I love the comments. Yeah, thanks for all your guys' support. It's very encouraging to see everybody helping out each other. It's pretty cool. So that's what this channel is about. So we're kind of going along with my problems, as always. But yeah, so that's it for right now, guys. Thanks again, and I'll catch you on the next one.